4,000 Weeks by Oliver Burkeman. Summary from 4-Minute Books. Written by Maria Dayek. One-sentence summary. 4,000 Weeks explores the popularized concept of time management from a different point of view by tapping into ancient knowledge from famous philosophers, researchers, and spiritual figures, rather than promoting the contemporary idea of high-level productivity and constant self-optimization. Favorite quote from the author: "Confronting the worst-case scenario saps it of much of its anxiety-inducing power. Happiness reached via positive thinking can be fleeting and brittle. Negative visualization generates a vastly more dependable calm." Oliver Burkeman. Time is our most precious resource, yet many of us fail to realize it. Time scarcity is what makes it so valuable, yet time management is a skill that many find difficult to master. Truth be told, it's actually much easier than you think, because I'm not referring to managing your days more productively, becoming a more optimized version of yourself every day, or improving efficiency by managing time correctly. In fact, 4,000 Weeks aims to emphasize precisely the opposite of the hustler mentality. In a world focused on organizing their time to the last minute, optimizing their financial status at the cost of their life, and leveraging our resources to get the most out of them, we've forgotten how to actually live in the present and enjoy life. Moreover, the book will make you realize why it's impossible to master your time and why you shouldn't make it a priority anymore. For now, let's explore my 3 favorite lessons from the book. 1. As humans started to analyze and understand time, it became more valuable to them. 2. Boost productivity by leaving room for procrastination and prioritizing your tasks. 3. Spare time should be used for family activities and hobbies. Now we'll take each lesson and explore it in detail, so as to learn everything there is to know about them. Lesson 1. Humans didn't care much about their days before time wasn't considered such an important factor. If we take a look at history, we can notice that people didn't always observe time as we do today. Back in medieval times, people went on with their life thinking about daily struggles, how they will have to work the land, take care of the animals, or about things they've heard in the village. However, time played its role as well, as they had to crop and harvest during a certain season, wake up before dawn, and finish up certain things before sunset. However, people didn't think about it the way we do today. They didn't try to organize every day in advance or optimize their workflow constantly to save more time. Due to the fact that religion helped spread the belief in the afterlife, people didn't value their limited days on Earth that much. Frankly, this is both a good and a bad thing. Stress and anxiety were definitely lower back then, as people weren't pressured by deadlines and limited hours. Still, development happened at a much slower pace. But living in such a developed world today, are we feeling better about ourselves? Are we enjoying life more? Not really. The constant pressure of managing our time better led us to forget about the end goal, enjoying life as it is. As such, the lesson here is to stop structuring everything in your life. Leave time for blank thoughts, white space, and unstructured time. Simply put, enjoy life. Don't spend all of it planning. Lesson 2. Prioritizing and accepting procrastination can lead to enhanced productivity. Let's start by debunking a common myth. Everybody procrastinates. Yes, even the most successful online gurus, motivational speakers, and most definitely top performers do so. Why? Because this is how we're programmed to function. We cannot possibly perform at our highest parameters at all times. That's why whenever we try to do so, we eventually end up becoming burnt out. Not allowing unstructured time in your life and wanting to manage every day perfectly is an unhealthy approach to life, which you'll have to ditch sooner or later. Instead, try finding a balance between procrastination and productivity. How? By learning how to prioritize properly. When you rank your tasks from most to least important and take care of them accordingly, you're much more likely to finish things. Moreover, allow yourself to procrastinate when your mind feels tired. After doing a task, give your brain a chance to wander and rest. This will help you get back to work fresher than before. However, the time allocated for procrastination is what makes the difference. So make sure to still go back to whatever you need to do in a timely manner. Lastly, never start more projects at once thinking you can multitask. Always get things done step by step and allow yourself time to rest in between. Now, before we get into lesson number 3, I'd like to give a quick nod to Reading.fm, the amazing people behind the audio for this and all the other videos on our channel. Reading.fm is your personal blog radio, where you can listen to your favorite articles and essays from around the web, narrated by real, human professional voiceover artists. Use the link below to sign up for free and start listening to more summaries from 4-minute books, as well as your favorite blogs right away. Okay, now let's dive into lesson number 3. Lesson 3. When you have free time, spend it doing the things you love. If you manage to prioritize your tasks properly, divide them into smaller chunks, and finish things faster this way, you'll find yourself having some spare time on your hands. As high-functioning adults in today's society, we tend to take on new projects whenever we find that our schedules get a bit loose. However, the author recommends slowing down and taking some time to rest and reset. The decline of leisure that started decades ago provoked a huge buildup in stress, frustration, and anxiety that the previous generation passed on to the future ones. As educated adults, it's time for us to change that. First thing first, find a hobby that brings you pleasure. You might feel reticent in picking up activities that don't bring financial benefits, but that's only a reaction induced by your overachieving brain. Therefore, you must find pleasure in being mediocre at something, having a hobby, or exploiting a passion. Moreover, fill up the rest of your free time with quality moments spent with your family and friends. Again, there's no need to look for profits in everything, but rather learn to relax.
Hey, this is Nick, the founder of 4-Minute Books, and if you enjoyed this read about philosophy, then you should watch this next one, where you learn even more strategies on becoming a resilient, strong, persevering person. Click on through and let's get started.